Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ephyon Cast Random Dota 2 pub games. Okay, so Necrophos and Meepo has been banned out, and we got a Leech picked on the dire side. Sorry we sound a little different guys, a bit of a sore throat going on here, so if you hear me cough once in a while, well, I hope it's not too loud and doesn't really bother you guys too much, I hope.
Silencer.
Silencer picked out on the Radiant side by Diwata of the Bomb FM Love Allah. Oh, that's a really long ass name. So, and well, can't really say what's gonna come out right now, but whoever's gonna be against Leech is gonna have a hard time. He's really such an annoying character to play against with his Dark Ritual, especially if you put in like on the safe lane, Dire. Whoever's on the Radiant off lane is gonna have so much trouble, and got an Omni Knight picked up by Seraphael. Kinda fitting, I guess. I wonder if this guy plays exclusively only Omni Knights. That would be quite, I don't know, that will fit his name like very well. Perfectly, in fact, I would say. Well, it's gonna take some time to pick up on the Radiant side, but I'm not really sure about this Omni Knight pick because you're kind of up against Silencer, so it's gonna be like less effective already. And here comes Rubik, who's gonna be such a pain in the ass to deal with. Can steal a Guardian Angel, can steal so many spells from Morana. The most useful spell to steal from Leech would probably be Chain Frost. Dark Ritual would be okay if we steal it early, like maybe like every moment Rubik reaches level 6, he just steals Dark Ritual, which would speed up his EXP gain a little bit, but I won't be counting on that. Still though, this Silencer pick is really quite a heavy counter against 3 heroes. Well, also I guess it depends on whether Silencer is going to be able to farm or not, and the third pick's not on the Silencer side, Radiant side I mean, Timbersaw. Okay. So it's gonna, I'm assuming that Timbersaw is either gonna go mid or gonna go the Radiant off lane. If he goes the Radiant off lane up against Leech and whoever he's gonna be laning with, Timbersaw is not gonna have much EXP. Although compared to like a lot of other heroes, he can survive quite well. He's got the reactive armor, we give him plenty of armor and health regen doing the dance. Spin me round around Medusa. Oh man, Medusa and Leech on their Dire safely. If Timbersaw is indeed going there, he is going to have a very bad time. He's not gonna get EXP, he's not gonna get mana thanks to the Mystic Snake. Oh boy, that's not gonna be fun. I do like seeing Medusa though. I think she's a bit of an underrated hero, but I do see why she's not really that popular. She's just such a hard farm, and literally the only thing she can do is just right click. Even with the Aghanim's upgrade, I don't know how useful she actually is. But now Juggernaut's picked up on the Radiant side. Well, Aghanim's Medusa is going to be useful against Phantom Lancer, those image generating heroes like CK as well. So she does have a place. The problem is that she takes so long to come online and be effective in team fights. So yeah, I'm a bit sad about that. I personally like to play Medusa a lot, so not too bad. Maybe we'll see an update with the duel, Fate and the Dueling Fates, and Venomancer picked up on Dire actually. Even with Silencer, this is a very painful lineup actually. Juggernaut is gonna be the main carry for the Radiant side, but I'm not sure. Not sure how effective he will be. He's gonna need to farm a lot to be able to counter this lineup, especially with a Guardian Angel available. But you always have Global Silence to actually like clear it out. And Outworld Devourer. Oh boy. I don't know, from the looks of it, I'm going to throw my hat in with the Radiant side. They're looking pretty good. Timbersaw is probably gonna suffer pretty bad on his lane though. And again, you do have Omni Knight and Medusa. Omni Knight gets Greaves, maybe. Still, I think Radiant probably has this in the bag. But let's find out. It's time for Dota! That is very nice. Alright. Oh yeah, no more towers. I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's take a look at courier. Donkey and
As
stores.
foretold, it is in the bag.
Alright, so plenty of wards coming out for the Outworld Devourer. And gonna be Juggernaut and Rubik on the Radiant safe lane. It's gonna be fighting against them though. It's gonna be Leech actually. Really? Leech? You know, off lane. And then Mirana smoked up. Almost gets her smoke like broken because of that. Just so very close. Does see them though. And an arrow could spell death for Rubik if he gets caught out. I have to see how this works out for them. Meanwhile, top lane, Medusa and Omni Knight. Feel like Leech should be on this lane. Although I can see why Leech would wanna be on the off lane, or maybe not. I think it's gonna be Venomancer actually. Or is it Mirana? I'm not sure. It's a bit ambiguous right now, and the wall is gonna be dropped just to block that creep camp. So no pulling for the Dire side. It's gonna be a ward already dropped down in the mid. It's such an aggressive ward too. But Outworld Devourer does have Sentry wards. Might be able to cash it out and just be warded immediately. So, oh no, it's gonna be Leech solo off lane. Now, I did not expect that. This is like the old, like Dota, was it old Dota meta where you have Leech in the mid and it just keeps like eating, using Dark Ritual to like sacrifice, and oh, there might be another fight coming up. Rubik, his smoke gets broken up. Leech doesn't really have anything to actually stop Rubik though, doesn't have his Frost Blast to do anything. And it's gonna be a matter of between like Rubik just doing more damage perhaps. Yeah, Rubik does a little bit more damage. Not gonna be able to cash out the courier unfortunately, so that's gonna be unfortunately a rather waste of time. So it's gonna be Venomancer in the mid up against Outworld Devourer. Sorry, Obsidian Destroyer is kind of like the old name for this guy here in like Dota 1. So it's gonna be Poison Sting. He's not actually going for the, and oh my goodness, the top lane or Timbersaw actually goes down first. I'm assuming the arrow has something to do with that. Yeah, but it is probably like a 5-second stun, and the Mystic Sting probably just screwed them really badly. And Outworld Devourer taking quite a bit of damage actually from the poison damage coming out. Venomancer doing the smart thing and just leveling up Poison Sting. Just gonna let that passively take him out. And seems very likely he's just going to max out Gale and Poison Sting. That's going to do so much damage, so Outworld Devourer might want to be careful. Already taking quite a bit of damage. Has that sound left, but unfortunately that Tango is still on cooldown for 40 seconds. Venomancer might want to go for it, and oh, unfortunately gets imprisoned for his trouble. Gonna stay there, take a little bit of damage. Still though, not something you want to be trifling with easily. Gonna be quite a bit of damage coming out from Venomancer if he's not careful, and this is prime time. If he gets one more creep kill, maybe one of the Radiant creeps die, he can level up and go straight to Venomous Gale level 2. Look at that damage, 50 plus 40. I don't know if we can see like how much damage can do in total. Well, let's just say damage per take, every 3 takes, so that's 200 damage plus. So it's about 250 damage, not taking into account Poison Sting. Might be able to kill Outworld Devourer, or at the very least send him back, so we're gonna find out. Is he gonna Gale? No, not yet. Seems like he's gonna try to save his mana and skills for... I'm not sure, he hasn't leveled up anything yet, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen now with this. Yep, just go up to Gale level 2. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Leech having a... Actually, we're having an okay time. I guess like using Dark Ritual on the creeps is actually helping out quite a bit. And the Gale's gonna come up. Venomancer gets trapped for his trouble, but Outworld Devourer is so slow. He's just gonna be able to run away for now. But that Gale's just taking down his HP. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to do much. And oh no, the ward that was dropped down unfortunately does not find this critical ward over there. What a great ward planted by I wonder who planted that. Okay, Outworld Devourer imprisons Venomancer. Gonna be able to run away. He can drop that Gale though, although it's taking quite a bit of damage for that. Medusa, top lane, manages to get the kill onto Omni. I'm not sure how he died, but the most important thing is that Medusa gets the kill for Timbersaw. So already having a great time in the Dire safe lane. I might be wrong. Dire might actually be able to win this. They're having such a great time so far. And the arrow just gonna barely miss it of Outworld Devourer, unfortunately for them. There's just this ward there. I'm not sure if they noticed that he actually dropped the ward there. Or maybe they just don't care. It's like, you know, 100 gold available. There's gonna be Gale coming out, and unfortunately, a bit too slow on that. This can still do it though. Gale drops down. He's gonna try to deal as much damage as possible, but Silencer is actually coming in, and Outworld Devourer is going to be safe. Maybe he's taking quite a bit of damage, and the Silencer is a bit too far away. Can't actually deny it, and Poison Sting. Oh, just one take away. So very close. Almost gets himself killed. And now Timbersaw might be going down yet again. Another arrow drops down. The 6 nades gonna drop down as well. And that's a killing spree. 3 kills going towards the Medusa. Having such a great time already. Let's take a look at the net worth just to see how much she's doing. Oh my goodness, 2k. Juggernaut on the safe lane only has 1.600 gold difference. But then again, Leech, that ritual, denied a lot of creeps from the Juggernaut, so that's like 1 creep gone every wave pretty much at this point. 6-second cooldown every 1.5 waves.
Regeneration.
Still though, not gonna be great. Venomancer, full HP now. Doesn't have Gale available though, so it's gonna take some damage from Astral Imprisonment. The arrow, oh, just barely misses. Venomancer is probably going to be safe, does get quite a bit of damage for his trouble. Omni Knight comes in as well. Mirana just going to run away. Level 2, gonna need some levels for this. Medusa having such a great time. Look at that, already has phase boots. And probably going to work towards that ring of Aquila. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Juggernaut is still level 3. Aye. He's actually so low on levels then. So this Leech off lane is actually doing pretty well, all things considered. It's not like the rest of the Radiant team can actually do anything about it. They're just forced to rotate to actually help out the other lanes. Meanwhile, top lane, Medusa gets another kill. That's 4 kills onto Timbersaw. Oh my. Look at that, he's trying desperately just to get that soul ring. He's not even close. I mean, I knew he was gonna have a really bad time here, but this is ridiculous. Omni Knight being the manly man that he is, and oh my goodness, Juggernaut gets the kill onto Leech. So some form of comeback available for Juggernaut now. Finally has his phase boost, and for this time, he's gonna do his best to try to catch up in farm. Really, he's kind of far behind, 2.1k. Medusa like standing at 3k right now. I wonder what she's going to go for. Well, mid lane, Outworld Devourer. Oh, here comes the Plague Wards. It's actually in only level 1, but always in danger of like being galed to death. Look at that, it's just got no HP whatsoever, and oh no, the Gale actually manages to like drop onto the Outworld Devourer. He's got no regeneration whatsoever. He's just forced to just like use Fairy Fire on that. Not sure Outworld Devourer saw the Invi rune. Might want to be careful. Seems like he did see it, and he's just gonna hide near the tower just for the heck of it. Now, oh no, Omni Knight taking quite a bit of damage. Doesn't seem like they'll be able to catch up. Leech is there. Well, False Blast comes in as well. Oh no, the spin comes in. Omni Knight, you should just continue running. He still has. Oh my goodness, the chain force is coming in, and poor Silencer is gonna stand there and accept his fate. Oh no, that arrow doing so much work. Well done, Mirana. And Outworld Devourer is taking so much damage. He's gonna be so close. The Poison Sting will be enough to finish it all. Oh no, the Poison Sting is only level 2, unfortunately. It's not gonna be enough, or will it? It's very close, and the Self. Oh yeah, itself does not get dispelled by Poison Sting for some reason. I cannot fathom why. Meanwhile, Timbersaw has 0 mana at this point. Can't even afford that soul ring. Pinging her out, they do want to like take her down, because if they don't, she's gonna be very troublesome to deal with later. I mean, look at her farm, 3.5k. Well, seems like she's just going to go for the safe Force Hurricane Pike build for now. There are quite a lot of Radiant heroes waiting to like get onto Medusa. She might want to be careful, but it seems that Rubik is just gonna walk away. Silencer, on the other hand, might be in trouble. It's gonna get scouted out by Mirana. Or maybe Silencer might be able to finish her off. Mirana taking quite a bit of damage. Oh no, that was a mistake. The heal, the repel's gonna come in as well, but Mirana's taking a lot of damage. She's gonna leap away. Very slow actually, and the arrow is landing onto Timbersaw. So it seems like they're not gonna get any fights out of this. They are a bit too low HP and too low levels to actually do anything about it. Look at poor Silencer. 660 gold. He's half the net worth of the Omni Knight. Poor thing. Omni Knight doesn't have boots until now. I stand corrected. Arrow is gonna go out, and unfortunately not going to hit the Timbersaw, but really he's already having a really bad time here. Not gonna go for the Soul Ring from the looks of it. He's gonna try to go straight for the Arcane Boots. Not sure how much use it's gonna be until then though, but we'll find out. Silencer pings out the Venomancer. They do want to go for him, but with all those Plague Wards around, it's gonna be a very difficult task to actually do anything about it. Look at that, it's like an army of, it's like a minefield trying to go through there. Timbersaw all alone, gotta be careful. There's still Mirana and Omni Knight still supporting the crap out of Medusa. It's gonna be really hard to kill her later on. Still, there is Silencer to can potentially help reduce the mana shield. And no, poor Venomancer gets lifted up. And he's gonna be able to drop his Nova, but he's probably gonna go down to this. There is a possibility they might be able to kill off the Rubik, and he does actually go down. Oh no, I will devour him. I just want to run away. You're actually very low on HP. You gotta be careful. Omni Knight might have it overstay his welcome, and he doesn't have any mana to actually heal himself, but does have that repel, and thankfully that is gonna be enough to keep him safe for now. Well, top lane, Medusa just having a great time. Timbersaw really needs to get the heck out of that lane. And someone needs to actually come and gank Medusa. You're gonna be so fat, and I'm not sure if anyone can actually finish her off. Still, you have a Juggernaut on your side, and maybe you buy Diffusal. That would actually help out quite a bit against Medusa. Not sure what she's gonna go for though. Lincoln Sphere would be like the go-to choice for most Medusa players, and might actually be useful. Can't Omni Slash, can't be lifted, can't get hit by Astral Imprisonment. Although Obsidian Devourer is still gonna be a pain in the ass for you. And that's Mirana coming in. Might be able to do something about this arrow. Just gonna wait for it. Just seems like just some casual harassment coming out. And that was a kill coming out onto the mid lane. 3 heroes dedicated to just kill off the poor Venomancer. Omni Knight is there too, but it doesn't seem like he was able to do anything about it. Juggernaut just gonna continue to farm as much as he can. He's just so low. Look at that. So 3.2k is lower than Leech. And Leech is actually going for a Veil of Discord. That might be pretty painful. Meanwhile, top lane, poor Timbersaw has maxed out reactive armor though, so he won't be able to die that easily, but he's completely out of mana, and Silence is actually, he took so much damage from the Mystic State. Oh no, the Mystic State actually killed off the poor Timbersaw and almost kills off the Silencer. Omni Knight is coming in. Hello Silencer, remember me, get slowed, bitch, and it's hammer time. Silencer goes down, 2 kills going towards the Dire side, and potentially the tower as well. Someone's TPing in, it's gonna be Rubik. That might be a mistake. Or not. Mirana's not around to actually do anything about it. Rubik, level 6, manages to steal Mystic Snake. So that's going to be a pretty good counter back against Medusa. And oh no, Omni Knight. Oh, that was a mistake. He went in to heal himself. And he does have Repel available. But that Repel is not going to last forever. It's going to take so much damage, and unfortunately the Timbersaw is going to be able to kill off the poor Omni Knight. Rubik dies as well, but Leech is here to save the day, and that's a double kill going towards Medusa. So ridiculously fat. Look at that, 2k. Can actually get her Hurricane Pike if she wants to. Leech has that Veil of Discord. Looks like I'm wrong, guys. 5 kills versus 12 and 3k lead for the Dire. Yikes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sorry about that, guys. You keep drinking water. Very annoying. Just have to hold that P in until I'm done with this card. Alright, Juggernaut trying desperately to get the Yasha. He's just so poor. He only has like, he has 70 last hits. It's actually not that bad, but he's just not getting the farm that he's needed, and I guess he's not getting the EXP as well. He's only level 8. There's like so many heroes on the other side, on the dire side, that's so much more high level than he is. Medusa now, he's actually going for Lincoln's Field, and oh my goodness, already has that Perseverance. She's so very close to it. And it's like, I don't know, 2k plus 2. Yeah, about 2.2k should be able to get it. She's just farming uncontested. She has 7 kills. She's actually on the godlike spree at this point. Nothing is going to be able to stop her. No, until Juggernaut gets his diffusal blade or something like that. Omni Knight comes in and is gonna just walk straight in and just like slap down the poor Silencer with this hammer, and he's gonna go down to this, to the poor Leech. Leech as well, very low on HP, doesn't have Chain Frost available though. Oh no, Omni Knight, that might have been, and oh no, there's no Chain Frost available. Oh, there it is. Chain Frost gonna come in, the arrow stops the TP, and Juggernaut goes down. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Venomancer does go down to the optimal Devourer, who has to like Astral Imprison himself just to like take away as much of the damage as possible. Gale and Poison Nova is used up, but unfortunately not going to be able to kill off the Devourer. He's playing actually decently well. He's going to go for that Hurricane Pike, so going to be quite a bit of survivability coming out. So, not really sure what's the game plan for the Radiant. They can try to push, I guess, to actually get some towers out, because it feels like the whole team is just not doing that well. So let's just take a look at this. And yep, it's quite heavily in favor of the dire side. You can see Venomancer is dedicating himself to just farming neutrals, giving space for his other teammates to farm. There's one thing about Venomancer actually, is that it's so easy for him to just go in the jungle and just farm 2-3 caps at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous. Bottom lane, Medusa all alone, and it's actually only 1k away from getting her Lincoln's here. Mirana is around, but so is Juggernaut, and she's all alone. Might want to be careful. The Omni Slide is just a few seconds away, but Moonlight Shadow is gonna come out, and looks like nothing's gonna come out with it. Does nobody have a dust? Nobody whatsoever. Dust? Nope. Dust? Also nope. So it's just gonna be standing around waiting for Moonlight Shadow to come out. Silencer is all alone and drops the Frost Blast. The Veil is gonna come out as well. He does have Global Silence, but really you shouldn't use it. It's kind of pointless. Chain Frost come out as well, and he's just gonna be able to finish off the poor Silencer. He is just like down in the grave. Juggernaut desperately trying to run away as far as he can. 4 heroes chasing him. Timbersaw is now here as well, so they're going to call off the chase, and this lane survives for a little bit longer. Venomancer is now solo defending against Rubik, and now will Devourer. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is actually all alone. Oh no, he actually went straight in against 4 heroes. Guardian Angel comes out as well, along with Drone Gaze, and Silence, Global Silence comes out as well. Juggernaut taking so much damage, he's right in front of them, and the blast, and oh no, the stolen Guardian Angel is actually gonna come back and just help finish it off. Mirana actually goes down, but Juggernaut is also dead as well, and that's actually a much better kill. And Venomancer comes in, dodges the Poison Nova, there's Frost Blast used up as well. Timbersaw is just gonna go down. Oh boy, Juggernaut unfortunately goes down yet again, and this looks like it's going to be another tower going towards the Radiant dire side, and oh no, Silencer is all alone, and he's still going to go down. A little slap to the face by Leech, and the double kill going towards the Leech as well. Oh boy, so yet another tower down by the Dire. That's the second tower so far, and the mid tower is just so healthy thanks to this Venomancer. Just keep defending it with his Blade Wards. And actually the Ice Armor too, you have to like remember that. As 5 armor at this level, it's only level 3 too. If you get to level 4, 9 armor, and it gets slows everything down. Their towers are not going to go down anytime soon, and are also healthy, except for the top one. That was taking quite a bit of damage, but yeah, still gonna be pretty hard for them to actually push against that. Lincoln Sphere completed on the Medusa, so it's gonna be near impossible to kill her at this point.
Alms for the dead.
She's got the regeneration, she's got the HP, she's got the attack range, and once she completes that Manta, well, good luck finishing her off. And she's level 15. Okay, fine, like, our Devourer is also level 15, but what is he gonna do about it? Does he really have anything that he can actually go in and like do something about it? Gonna go in and drop the Astral Imprisonment onto Venomancer, and Moonlight Shadow is actually gonna come up, and unfortunately that's not gonna be enough to help save the Venomancer. But you know what? They can avenge it. So Frost Blast, Chain Frost comes out as well. A bit of overkill, but you know what? Why not? We need mods, that is very true. I would like to know why none of these assholes have bought Dust against Mirana. Like seriously, just buy Dust at the very least. Actually, Sentry's cheaper, just buy one and just drop it anywhere near towers when you know heroes are going to be there. Much easier task. And he's got so much money as well. Like Rubik, come on man. Buy some Sentries. Sentries. Maybe if I repeat it enough, they will actually buy it. Come on guys, I was predicting that you guys will win. You're making me look bad here. Well, Timbersaw trying his best to actually get that Bloodstone. Would not actually be able to survive long enough for that. One more slap, and oh, and then the courier goes down. Timbersaw, what? And that was a Sentry Ward and the Dust as well. Oh no, and just reveals himself naturally. Still, not like Mirana's gonna be able to do anything about it. Unfortunately. And that's a Midas on the Venomancer. When did he get that? Well, now that he's hit that Midas, that 30% XP gain, he's gonna level up so quickly. Let's take a look at Silencer. I wanna be careful. Look at his... Oh my goodness, it's level 7 these items. In a game where the average level is like I level like 16, he's literally less than half the level of the heroes on the other side. Venomancer gets caught out by the Outworld Devourer, and unfortunately all he needs to do is just drop his ultimate. Won't be enough to actually do anything about it. Medusa is actually here though, might be able to do something with that, but the Force Stuff's gonna come out. Global Silence comes out as well. That seems a bit unnecessary, but I guess better to just secure their safety and run away. But it's not gonna be enough to save Silencer. He's just gonna send it and take the damage for some reason. I don't think Arrow actually used up, but you know, time to think about that. Our Devourer drops his ultimate, but unfortunately Rubik is still gonna be dead, and oh no, the Omnisat's gonna come out as well, but that's not just enough to actually do anything about it from the looks of it. But it does cause Leech to take enough damage to actually get finished off by the Outworld Devourer. But Medusa, all alone now, is going to try to finish off the Timbersaw, but he's going to be able to run away. But actually now Medusa might want to be careful, she's all alone now, but nobody can actually chase her. I haven't really talked about this, but truthfully, with the exception of Rubik and maybe Outworld Devourer, nobody has any actual proper disable. Well, I suppose that's this, because of Silence slow, but it's only level 2. This poor bastard's level 7 in total. Look at that, he's a solo level. He is less than half the level of like so many heroes, or almost half the game. Like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he is half the level of half the heroes in the game. That is just crazy. So despite all that, it's only a 3k lead in favor of the Dire for some reason. But they don't really have an answer for the Medusa, like I've been saying so long. And that's going to be a Manta style completed soon. That's going to be completed in like about 1,400 gold, which won't take really long actually.
Double damage.
Right, let's take a look at the inventories so far. Silencer has absolutely nothing. Seriously, he can't even afford a dagger with his entire net worth at this point. And oh, Timbersaw taking quite a bit of damage. Has that Bloodstone though, but it's taking so much from just a leech. Just the characters. And oh boy, the arrow's gonna come out and it's actually going to land onto Timbersaw, but unfortunately Mirana just takes so much damage from the fight just now. They actually just go down straight, and OD is just gonna be able to blink away. Global Silence is used up though, so if this is the time to push, this would be it. Timbersaw still hanging around, but the rest of his team are there as well. They might be able to do something out of this, but Science is just about 20 seconds away. They do take out the Omni Knight. Medusa leading the charge, but well, not like the Raiden can actually do anything about it. That Link is here, no Omni Slash, no lift. They're gonna have to waste one single target spell just to get rid of Lincoln and then hopefully finish her off with an Omni Slash. And there is a diffusal gonna be completed very soon on the Juggernaut. But in the meantime, Outworld Devourer, I don't know where the heck he is, manages to finish off the Venomancer. Just taking quite a bit of damage from the Gale, and from what I can only assume is okay, no, didn't use the Poison Nova, just died so quickly, unfortunately. Meanwhile, mid lane, Radiant heroes, oh, they're gonna try to go for the mid tower, but the Chain Frost is gonna come out. Oh no, poor Rubik might just actually go down to this. Will the Chain Frost be enough? It doesn't actually bounce back towards Rubik, so he's actually gonna survive, but then the lift comes out as well. Astral Imprisonment gonna save Rubik for just a little bit longer, and the hammer is dropped down. Everybody loses mana, and all these guys gonna come out and gonna finish off the poor Leech. Haste on the Mirana, so without any mana, could be able to try to run away. Omni Knight actually goes down to the Outworld Devourer, and Medusa is now here, and look at that, everyone's just running a heck away from the resting bitch face. And the arrow's gonna come out and unfortunately hits nobody. So that might be another tower going towards the Radiant side. The armor is actually used up fortification on Juggernaut. He's going to be able to run away. Meanwhile, Outworld Devourer actually finishes off the Mirana. And oh boy, might want to run away, Medusa. You're taking quite a bit of damage. And the Timbersaw is actually just going to run in. The Poison Nova is dropped as well. Purge used up onto the Medusa, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. Juggernaut starts spinning away. He's taking so much damage already. Medusa is still standing strong, even though taking quite a bit of damage from the Cursider. But Timbersaw is just so tanky. He's going to be able to run away. But Chain Frost, sorry, not Chain Frost, just a Frostblast is going to come out. The Veil comes out as well. Chain Frost is going to come out soon. There's one more hit. Unfortunately, the reactive armor brings him up back to almost full HP. Okay, maybe not full HP. Oh, but that arrow is going to jump out as well. Frostblast finally just finishes him off. Looks like this is going to be quite a while more. So, 2k lead in favor of the Dire. Not an overwhelming victory at this point, but oh no, Timbersaw, this might have been a bad idea. Why did you go in? He's gonna be able to run away, and somehow he actually does. Just barely though. That Veil doing so much damage. And the Outworld Devourer is gonna come in, and he's actually on the Wicked. Wicked 6 streak as well. Omni Knight, gotta be careful. Global Silence comes out, and Medusa just actually doesn't give a damn. Oh, that will Devourer. Guardian Angel comes out, but unfortunately that's not gonna stop the Aura from doing anything about it. And oh, Rubik actually manages to steal the Stone Gate, and he's gonna actually use it back onto Medusa. The irony! Oh, this is gonna be very bad for the Dire side. Omni Slash finishes on Medusa. So poor Leech doesn't have mana to cast his Flame Frost. He's gonna try to run away as fast as he can, but the juice is coming out. He's gonna be able to run away. Moonlight Shadow. Leech is going to survive for now. But really, nothing much they can do about it. It seems like Dire slowly losing the ground, and the lead finally goes back towards the Radiant side. Gonna be slightly less than 1k lead, but they're gonna have to take as much as they can at this point. And Mirana jumps straight in to try to help finish off Timbersaw. Timbersaw is so damn high level and tanky, level 70. He's gonna even steal the bounty rune from right underneath them. And so the Chamber King is gonna come out and waves goodbye and adios. Well, it looks like he's gonna go for a pipe, which is understandable. It's a lot of magic damage coming out from the Dire side, and that's an Aegis going towards the Outworld Devourer. Oh no, I mean like that was a mistake. The heal's gonna come up, but only delays the inevitable. And Omni-Knight is down for 45 seconds. Has 5 back though, but no Guardian Angel to be used for another 70 seconds. The Frost Armor is going to delay the push a little bit, and the arrow just landed on Timbersaw, but not going to be enough DPS to come out to actually do anything about it. Still, pushing high ground against Medusa is not going to be easy, and she is working towards that Scar. Arrow's gonna come out, and unfortunately doesn't hit anybody. And Outworld Devourer actually comes out, just gonna drop his ultimate. Doesn't actually do that much damage, but it's enough to like force them back a bit. Timbersaw, gotta be careful. Rubik manages to still miss Snake, but not sure if that's going to be enough to do anything about it. And the stun going to come out onto Rubik. He might just actually go down to this. And yeah, most likely he's going to go down. And oh my goodness, the damage coming out from Rubik is actually enough to finish it off. And oh, he has an Argus Scepter. That would explain like the stone, temporary stone form that Miranda was inflicted with just now. Medusa might want to consider actually getting Argus Scepter to counter this right now. It's actually a pretty decent item against them. It's enough to like slow them down, stop their, disable their attack for this a little bit of time. And Silencer, wow, actually only has stolen 8 intelligence in the entire game. He's really not doing that well. 7 deaths, yeah, kinda expected. And well, it looks like the kill is gonna come in. Oh no, Poison Nova doesn't actually hit anybody whatsoever. Timbersaw is just pretty healthy. He's gonna try to Timber Chain himself away. They will be able to catch up. The Chakam's gonna come out. There is gonna be 5 heroes going on to Timbersaw. He's like a raid boss at this point, but he's just gonna deny himself and say, yeah, fuck off. Well, that's 2 kills going towards the dire side, and they're gonna take what they can from this. Still though, the lead is still very minor at this point. The Radiant can still lose this if not careful. It actually just comes down to the timing of Silencer's global silence actually. If he can like silence them just as they were needed Guardian Angel, that would be the kill that they need. And Silencer, oh, is all alone, but Timbersaw is here to try to like protect him for a little bit. Still, it's gonna be 5 heroes. 4, okay. Leech is not around. The arrow, is it gonna hit onto Silencer and just barely misses. And unfortunately, Silencer just went, oh sorry, I missed that guys. Oh, let's keep in my water. And Timbersaw is gonna stand there and just take it like a man. I'm not sure if we can do anything about it though. Dynamax is just gonna just TP back and just go elsewhere.
Invisibility!
So invisibility picked up by Omni Knight, Starfire. Gonna try and just, I'm not sure, scout around this from the looks of it. Still going for the Scotty from the looks of it. And no, Outworld Devourer is here. And that Moonstone, the Moonshot is doing so much work. Outworld Devourer at this point is just ridiculously fast and still has that Aegis on him too. And oh no, Venomancer goes down to the Juggernaut, and Juggernaut is gonna spin and just say adios. Omni Knight now goes down to the Outworld Devourer. 15 kills, look at that. That Moonshot is doing ridiculous amounts of damage. 44 intelligence stolen. Oh man, if he drops a hammer now, that's gonna be, I think I actually like team wipe them at this point. That is 107 intelligence. It's actually entirely possible, so we're gonna have to see how that's gonna work out. The stun is gonna land onto Timbersaw, but you know what? He doesn't actually give a damn right now, because right now the towers are all going down, and now the Raxes are exposed. There's gonna be 4 heroes just banging onto the melee Rax, and very soon the range Rax are gonna go down as well. Ice Armor is gonna delay them just a tad bit longer, but really, Juggernaut is here as well. It's not gonna be long. And both Raxes go down, and now they need to actually run away. So like Shadow comes out, but Global Silence is used up as well, and from the looks of it, they're not gonna be able to catch up now. Venomancer, oh my goodness! Outworld Devourer is just gonna go to town on the dire side. Look at that. Look at that BKB and the Moonshot doing his work. He just instantly killed off the poor Mirana and Omni Knight as well. Just a double kill. Just casual, double oversight. Just finishing it off. Look at that. 4.6k damage just like that. And they're gonna be out for 20 seconds. No point for them to buy back anyway. There's no point defending this tier 2 tower. Right now, what they have to worry about is this one. They still have Venomancer and Medusa to actually try to defend, but with a dagger on the Outworld Devourer is gonna be so much more difficult to the high ground. And look at all that damage is coming out. Hurricane Pike used as well. Leeches goes down immediately. 60 seconds without buyback. And the Juggernaut just Omni Slashes the Venomancer. The only ones left are now. Oh my goodness, all that damage coming out with the Mystic Snake. Why is she not switching on her mana shield? Not sure why she was leaving that open. Meanwhile, the tower is gonna go down. And Outworld Devourer. Oh no, the arrow is gonna barely miss the Medusa. And Timbersaw is just gonna go in and just try to distract them as much as possible. And the Rax is gonna go down. The ranged Rax too. And the fortification comes in now. But honestly, it's a bit too late. It's not like you're gonna be able to do anything about it. And Ghost Capture. Yep, it's actually Ghost Capture. Guardian Angel comes out as well. But that's gonna delay the inevitable. Soulgate is used up, but he's got no mana and no damage to actually be able to do anything about it. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. And almost finish off the Miranda. Just one more. Just one more hit away. Guardian Angel comes up, and that will devour him. Guardian Angel doesn't even give them anymore. He's just gonna go to town, just try to do as much damage as possible. But I will devour him. Might want to be careful. Might actually just go down to the mountain this way. Juggernaut gonna just try to run away. Chain Frost gonna come up. Might be able to hit quite a bit of heroes, but not today. And unfortunately, this seems like it's gonna be the end of the Dire team. Alright, so I was correct. The Radiant do have this in the bag. Here. Haha. I am the prediction king, prediction emperor. Venomancer goes in and out of global silence. Venomancer just goes down almost immediately to the Outworld Devourer. Outworld Devourer has got 120 intelligence stolen. And the Chain Frost, oh the irony, Chain Frost kills off Leech. Oh Rubik, what a player. And there's gonna be 2 heroes down. Only that's gonna come out in 4 seconds, but really, at this point, it's pretty much GG. They can try to defend, but honestly, with the throne exposed, it's not gonna take very long. And a relatively short game, 35 minutes. And Dire Ancient is just gonna go Kaboom again now. Oh yeah, so after all, Radiant victory here. I was right, yet again. Hoorah! Well guys, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did casting it, just hit that like and subscribe button. So until next time for another episode of Ephyon Cast Dota 2 Random Pub Games.